Yes. Jose. Very spontaneous. Super.
Don't tell him that. We're trying to do this scene. We haven't gotten it together. You see us doing this scene, we're fucking up, man.
Maybe that's fine. Maybe the radio would be like the fan. Relax, man. Okay. Maybe the fan would be possessed, like the radio. I love this guy.
And look guys, listen to me carefully.
No, the jingle. Wait.
Fuck, man.
I like this song, man.
Hey, look. Maybe you can do some tricks too.
Last time we're gonna totally ham it up. We're gonna fuck it all up. We're gonna ham it up.
You are the ham. You don't have to ham it up anymore.
No, that's true. But if I get somebody to
Yeah, but
Lisa,
yeah.
can you come here?
Dieu! Quel temps de chien! Hey, Rena! Check out the rain! About time it rained and cool off the joint. Hey, Rena! Rena! Where are you? Let's have some tea.
Are your friends coming tonight?
Of course! Tonight's the big night. No stuff on the TV. The whole gang arrives. Jimmy's bringing in lots of garam masala.
You know I don't like that cara stuff. Not that Greek wine that makes the whole room smell like kerosene oil.
It's not tara, you know. It's garam masala. It's like caviar salad. Working class caviar. I like it.
It's pink caviar. Working class colors that are faded and jaded. Not the real stuff.
I don't understand you. Why don't you work somewhere else? Like in a library or an insurance office. I mean, I have very little schooling. You have so many degrees, MA, BA, and
I didn't
whatnot.
come here because of my degrees, Samir. They aren't of any use here.
But why do you want to be in that bloody sweatshop? I don't understand. Is this why you wanted to come here from all the way in India? You know, sometimes I'm worried about you. You had so much over there. Here, you're only a slave in this stocking factory. Nobody even knows who you are. Rena, you could go back to university, you know. I would do anything for you.
Remember, Samir, when we were kids growing up together? I knew we had something special. You used to write to me through the fields, and I always wanted to tell you how much It stopped raining. It's going to heat up again.
Okay, I'm coming. Good evening, Mrs.
Hey,
Steve.
where's your receipt for hay?
Okay, my receipt.
Fucking heat, eh?
Good. I didn't hate you, right, man. Tell me about it. Let me have your jacket.
You know, Samir, I just fixed the sink on the floor below. Good thing you ain't living below that fella, because you know what happened? The water, it ran through the walls.
Would you like that?
Hey, thanks. That's what I need. You know, Samir,
Yeah?
fucking heat, it makes your hormones simmer, eh? And then the rain comes down and everybody feels cool and relaxed.
Not here for me. Here the rain don't have it for me.
Oh, Sam, only for a while. It cools you off, you know?
Fucking rain comes and goes like there's a quota system, you know? Like street by street.
Yeah.
Like a lonely sprinkler. Gone and the heat is back
Hey,
on.
but not like in your India, right? The rain?
Hell no, man. Back home,
Yeah.
rain is like a water cannon from 10 feet away. Non-stop for 3 days till the big, tall fellows can come out and swim with the dogs in the ship. Check this out, man. This is Montreal. Supposed to be cold. Here we are.
Burning up. Just burning up. I know what you mean, Sam. But you know, it's a sign of the times. You know, Sam, there's a big hole in the sky out there. And it's making everybody uptight and tense.
You mean all that ozone stuff?
Ozone stuff. Listen, Sam, what I mean is... What I mean, Sam, you see, the heat is like... It's like a curtain, you understand?
Huh?
And it's out there. It's covering up something mighty sinister. You don't know, and I can't tell. Nobody wants to pull the curtain aside.
Quebec's getting hard, eh? I know what you mean. But it's still below the surface. It's not like when we first came here, Mrs. D. This time...
Look, Sam, this time, Quebec is getting so hot. Too hot for lots of people, understand?
You mean for us?
I mean, there's somebody at the door dying to get in.
But how do you know?
At the door, Sam.
Okay.
Hey, Sam!
Garam masala! Working class caviar. for the dregs of Parc extension.
Hey, check it out. Now, I make it myself.
Come on, come on.
Oh, no more junk, eh? Only the good stuff. Like those black binoculars.
Big kegs, eh? Lots of eggs.
Yeah, okay. Sam, who's your sister, man? You know, what's her name?
Rena.
Rena. Yesterday, I see her in Beaubien. She just walked away without saying hi. She don't like me or what? Hey, you tell her. Me and me agree. I should hi to everybody, be nice to all. Especially her. She is.
Don't worry about her. She's just very quiet, you know, reserved.
She's very quiet. She just was cold and numb. No talking.
No talking. Jesus, Jimmy, just because she's not interested. Listen, in a Mediterranean gorilla like you doesn't mean she's numb, okay? No talking.
This is she. Hey,
Right.
hey, Christy. Don't order off for deep tips so easy.
Oh, I give
Nobody
her
gonna call you back.
Goddamn heat.
Yes, yeah. Buy yourself a fan. What did Pascal today? Big fans for sale. The turning kind, you know?
No fans in this house. The heat will be gone soon, and there won't be any space if I get a fan. After 2 weeks, what will I do with it?
You put it in your locker,
I don't have any lockout, fool.
Then put it under your bed. You got it, but you put it away.
Never mind. We're done without a fan. We are not going to buy a fan. You better get used to this heat in Quebec. It's getting so hot.
Sam, you're not going to get used to this heat. It's going to be a long summer. Everybody needs to cool off.
I didn't know you were working tonight.
I'm not coming.
Where are you going now?
I'm just going out for some air. You know these card games you play every night?
I hate them.
I think they're invasive this time. They take over and they drag you over.
Where will you go now?
Yeah, card games are debilitating. Do you know what that means? It means they're incursive. Yes? It means they get in the way, Sam. Maybe your friends are right. Maybe you do need a fan.
But how can you?
If you don't get a fan, nothing will be resolved. And very soon people will be at each other's throats.
Rena! Hey, Serene! Rena, wait! Rena!
I know because it's happening here in the studio here. The web manager Val tells me we're going to stay at 30 degrees all night. And with cops shaking up the rooftops, there's no respite ahead. So if you can't catch a wing president, step out into the street before the army declares a curfew, that is. And welcome tonight with your boombox. Here's a new release from Montreal to Rye. It's called Blood on the Barricade. You're listening to CHOT. Say hot, baby. 99.9 on your FM Nile.
toilet, flush the toilet. And what? Come on, start coming up.
All right. What do you guys want? Fucking heat. Something like a curtain, or something like Mrs. T says.
In Iran, they buy fans when it gets hot.
Used to be Indian fans from US.
Now it's Korean fans from Germany.
Hey, in Auckland too, we have Indian fans on the ceiling.
The other thing,
Hey, man, what's your problem, man? You say, why you don't go out and buy a fan?
yeah, for Pascal.
For Pascal, right? So you have to shut the fuck up and play the game. Play the fucking game, man.
Maybe the fan will be possessed by the radio and start moving around.
Hey, listen, guys. Listen to me carefully, okay? No fans in this house. I say no fans. You want to break out? You break out. You want to have a breeze? Go to the next door.
Yeah.
No fans in this house.
Yeah, right? What do you got against fans? I don't understand. Or is it because you're capable girlfriends? Or because you're so talk about buying a fan, eh? Hey, Shan, how come you married with someone, eh?
Yes, Danny, what's the matter with you? You let a white woman run your life, eh? You Indian idiot!
Shut up!
He hates the girl run around.
Hey, shut up! It's what I call it, okay?
Hey, calm down. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, it's Annie's business too, okay? You're the one who made us come here. Was that nice and comfortable? Hey, why did we come here, eh? Hey, besides, your sister, that Greenie, she don't say hi to me, never.
I don't believe this. I really don't believe this. We haven't played a single deck nice and easy these weeks. Every week it's going down the hill, man. If it's not Murata, it's the heat. If it's not the heat, it's my sister. If it ain't her, it's not the heat again.
Here's gotta be the fan!
Hey, shut up! Shut up!
It's the heat, señoría, it's the heat.
Aha! She's here. She's gonna cut your balls out talking about buying a fan, huh?
Oh, what are you going in that, man? Oh.
Hey, Citizen Mom. I can hear you guys all the way outside.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, Jimmy. You're gonna cut his balls off if he buys his friend? You'll be better than that. Might take his head off, though.
María, when I go to the doctor in fan. Ah,
Hey, commence pas la soirée avec l'histoire du fan, okay? Quebec. I told you guys, you don't need a fan here. It's not hot, okay?
Hey, it's not okay. Why does all this talk about the fan drive you crazy, huh? Why shouldn't we get a fan? What do you say, Terry? Is the heat embarrassing?
What is that supposed to mean?
It means the heat is for real. It's like a curtain, not something you can deny. It's all over. Stick to my body.
Well, it's not, listen, what it means is it's not something that you can hide. It's not something you can put in your pocket and say, out of sight, out of mind.
What he means, the heat is real. It's up front. Back home, we say it's objective.
oh, this Iranian armpit odor, man. Objective for sure, man. What about this gonna kill one preciso with this Iranian spit odor, man? Full house, brother. Hey, boy. Give me your money. Give me all the money. Yeah, man. Look, trip it to the night here, brother.
I swear, it's the heat, huh? It's playing games with my mind.
Oh, stop outside, you guys. You know, you come here, then you want to start messing with the weather. Hey, Quebec. Sweetheart, nobody can change the weather here. I've been in the city for 28 years. You keep comes and goes like that. And what's Sam gonna do with the fan? After this closet?
He's gonna pack it up and put it in the kitchen window back way so our turmeric will back to the neighborhood.
Are you planning on buying one?
Don't worry, darling. I haven't made up my mind yet.
What's going to make you make up your mind, eh?
Sam don't need your help for that, Maria. He's going to make up his mind himself, you know.
Hey, don't you fucking look at my hat!
Hey, Marilyn, you know what the problem is? I'll tell you what it is. To you, whatever you've heard is what you want to know. And what you know, the whole rest of the world must buy it. If we don't buy it, we're a bunch of fucking immigrants, fucking with the weather, changing all the rules, okay? Hey, you play hockey, we play soccer, let's keep the peace.
Settle down, Jimmy, man.
Jimmy, play the game, man.
I don't like to complain. My wife's complaining. My kids are complaining at school. And you say I'm joking just like that. No heat. What? It's prepared something special. Jimmy, what she means is the heat is no big deal. You're gonna get used to it. It's in every country. No. Wait a minute. No. We don't have to get used to nothing, okay? First, you have to make sure that it's getting hotter here, right? It's getting hotter, right? If we agree on that, then we do what we have to do to deal with it. And not get used to it.
Damn it, Manuel. What do you take me for anyway? What kind of asshole with my eyes shut? You think I don't know Quebec is changing? You think I don't know there's problems here? All I'm saying is you gotta try and adjust, huh? Kids, have a little patience. Quebec just needs to get its own shit together. So, like, give it a break, huh? And quit acting like a bunch of...
A bunch of what?
Maria-Len, we can adjust to the heat, you know, but you can't play with the fire. What is fire and heat? Hey, Sam, if you don't get a fan for this thing, I'm leaving, okay? I'm leaving. Next one. Next time, we're going to pull them on St. Theater. Hey, Suvraki, there'll be no next time if we got to move from here, you know.
Sam, how come she's like that? It's amazing the way she silences everyone without a word, just by the way she moves.
Maria-Len, she's in her own world. She needs her own place.
But ever since...
Now, don't say ever since she's been here, things are going wrong, the heat and all that.
But you said, chérie, pour moi.
I said she needs her own place.
Yeah, so how come she hangs around you then?
Like you. You hang around me too.
It's a little different. I mean, I hang around you, Doctor.
Vas-y, dis-le. Why? Why do you hang around me?
Come on. Maybe I just like Indians who like to drink English tea and speak French with a Parisian accent? I don't know. You're such a strange bird.
So now I'm a strange bird. Heat is getting to you too, eh?
Oh, come on.
You're beginning to sound like one of these CBC special reports on the exotic Orient. Tea is of Chinese origin,
Okay.
not English.
So I like Indians who like to drink English tea, which is of Chinese origin. Écoute, ouais.
Oh, c'est toi qui fraude.
Fucking jerks, they go around drinking chairs, throwing them all over the room. Crazy, sit around with beer all night, play cards, can't get their act together. You know, some people like the heat, and others don't. And some people know how to deal with it, and others don't. But come on, the heat's nothing new. It's been around for years, right? It's just been simmering under the surface, that's all. And all you have to do is scratch a little under the surface and out it pops like a rash. Now tell me, why is it that we have to be so defensive with everything that happens in Quebec? Just because it's in Quebec, is that it? I don't know, maybe we're not looking at the right questions anymore. Maybe there's other things we're not looking at. Maybe things like language and culture aren't the issue any longer. What do you say? You see how it works? It's like this. You get everybody all riled up and angry, right? And you point your finger, and everybody else just follows. There you have them. Now you can do what you want. Now you have them exactly where you wanted them, under your thumb. So then you can do what you want, right? Hell, you can carve up your own little piece of the empire. You can get your own little piece of the marketplace. another market. Now that's really what it's all about, right? Besides, the population is changing. If you don't carve up the country now, it's going to be too late. As for me, you want to know why I'm telling you this? Well, you see, it's like this. At this rate, everybody is fucking each other, and nobody is getting laid. And Judeo-Christians are no exception.
I was playing this old game with some pebbles and stones with my brother Samir. Now Samir always tried to cheat at the game, and I just slapped him, for just making another such attempt. And then as in a ritual, I was holding him close to my heart as he wept incessantly. But as his weeping died out, I could hear in the distance the sound of a growing mob coming towards us. A crowd of shrieking men and women were coming down the only village road. They seemed to be screaming about voodoo, animal rituals, and witchcraft. But then there was this woman who was continuously wailing as she carried a live chicken in her hand. They looked fearsome and getting uglier by the minute. At first, they just stood outside our hut and railed and ranted. Mrs. T, the village chief had also joined them. My aunt who looked after us had just given birth to a child the day before. She sat motionless on the floor. The child was gently sucking at her breast. But the crowd was relentless. They hurled abuse at her. They called her a witch. And my aunt's husband had died 4 years ago. She had stood her ground. When she got pregnant, very few people knew. She was a small woman with a lot of energy. She was a brave woman. She did exactly what she wanted. Nobody could stop her. This time, the villagers were out for her blood. With her husband dead 4 years ago, she could only have been sleeping with Satan.
Satan. When you don't sleep with Satan, there's no passion there, there's only grief. And when there's no passion, my friends, we're all in trouble.
My aunt just sat still and stared at them. For a moment there was silence. Then suddenly, the woman with the chicken leapt out of the crowd, ripped the chicken's head off with her bare hand, and started flinging the blood in all directions. The pots and pans were being thrown all over the room. The clay pots got a massive hit from the headman, and the blood was on the walls. And finally, the passionless, cowardly bunch ran out of things to fling. They backed out of the hut, but all the while hissing and shrieking at my aunt. As they backed out, Samir came over to me and started sobbing. I walked over to my aunt, and when I saw her face, I knew that this crowd had for the first time dented her soul. The next morning, the village well was choked with the bodies of my aunt and her baby. 10,000 years of primal energy had been contained and sublimated by a pre-Victorian village well.
She'd gone crazy. She killed a few in the mob, She'd go down in history as a witch. An extremist witch, a lawbreaker. Sent to the mood of the times.
says she bowed down to them. She let the crowd overwhelm her, changed the course of history permanently. Well, Samir, he grew up in a dusty haze. But as he grew up, he grew apart. He was an excellent soccer player. See, he raced around my life, rippling with energy. I really admired him. He went to the city to work as a machinist, and I went to another city to finish my BA. I cared for him, but I couldn't hold him close to my heart any longer. There's something dark in my caring for him. I can't frame it. When he hurt his ankle in a game, all the girl cousins from the city came over to take care of him, and I just stood at a distance and stared at him. He wasn't even aware of the kind of loving I wished to give him, my brother. But I closed my eyes now. I can still see him lying on that place. But he left India to Canada soon after, and I never got to see him. He was gone. My obsession for him remained. I was his fan forever.
Prime Minister Mulroney has indicated that the Army may be sent in to end the native standoffs in Quebec. Mulroney says the federal government may be forced to use the military because of what he calls bizarre Mohawk demands and the militancy of native warriors. The Prime Minister told reporters
Parce que.
Mais parce que quoi?
Parce que ce n'est pas confortable.
Oh non, c'est quoi d'abord?
Look. You're sweating under your armpits.
Yeah, I sweat. I have glands. And what do you have, by the way?
I have glands too, but I treat them right.
Oh, you treat them right. And I suppose every Indian in Montreal goes around with a little fan under his gland? Come on, Sam.
Marie-Hélène, if a fan can... never mind.
Sam, I know what I'm talking about, okay?
But you don't know what I'm talking about. I don't want it to buy a fan because it's going to please Jimmy. It's the whole group. The whole group. They because they want a fan. They can't put their fingers on it. They feel there's something wrong. I don't want to buy a fan because it's going to please myself or the others. But if a fan is what...
Sam, a fan is not going to do nothing, okay? Rien. Écoute-moi. You've got to get used to it. The guys have been playing together for months now. How come all of a sudden now?
Because there was no heat then. Now it's hot. H-O-T, hot. Every day it's hot. Every night it's hot. Every night I can't sleep. Every night they fight. They feel there's something wrong. Marie-Hélène, it's not like it was before.
Sam, it's not like it was before. Because before, last summer...
What about last summer?
Who was here last summer?
The same gang.
I know, Franzilo, not the same gang.
What do you mean not the same gang? What are you talking about?
Sam, last summer...
Last summer the heat was there. We didn't feel the heat. Things were more laid back.
No, last summer...
Last summer the building next door wasn't built. The wind came through, right?
Sam, you're not listening. Last summer, the heat was not important to you. The five of you had just gotten together, right? The heat was in the street, in the newspaper, on TV. It was somebody else's problem. It was outside, for others. Now...
Now it's our problem. Yeah, it's our problem.
It's inside. It's in your house now. It's okay.
like starting green, man. What's your problem, man? You can't play the game, you don't care if you play marriage tonight. Make up your own rules like that, man. This is not a little bit of leagues, you know, you can't make up your own rules, you know. Hey, you can play marriage game or don't play that, man. Hey, guys.
What's the matter?
Listen, Danny, don't start, man. Don't start.
You're not my boss now.
Don't start.
Shit, guys.
Chief,
What the hell is going on here? You, Jimmy! These players gonna make a film about ethnics doing karate in basements if you don't watch out. Why you? What's your problem? Can't focus on it, Ali? Is that it? Or because you think in this country it's not your fight? You guys don't understand. Nobody is fighting for nothing these days. You just gotta stop screwing with each other.
Just a minute.
Oh, listen, Maria Lynn. I've never messed with you, right? So just don't mess with me. Get off your ass, Jimmy.
I'll leave.
Shit, I'm gone. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here.
I'll leave.
I don't know why I came here in the first place, okay? I don't need this. Bastard against the long candy being Joe, and then you bastard again. You guys, just take this fucking and stick it up your ass. Drop your mother. Drop it. Just shut it. Me got a terrible temper, man. Me say you don't press your luck no further, man. Me gonna keep me cool this time, man. But you listen, man. Just listen, man. When a man feel rotten, man, feel like you have nothing left to do, man. Me feel helpless, man. Me feel like a big man gonna catch you this time after all these years of fighting and keeping the peace. Man, me feel like nothing left inside, man. Me feel rotten and helpless, man.
But I don't understand. Why is rotten in something for?
Them block the food and medicine from them moha. You don't block food, man. Me feel helpless, man. Sometimes you have to do something the way you really used to just to survive, right? So now nothing you can do from here, man. Just no point, Ras. Johnny got no ratchet, man. So's me hear a saxophone coming through, huh? Me feel little better, yeah? Me forget the present, man. Me feel little better, yeah? Man, all of a sudden this chili gun motherfucker gonna go down the edge of shit. Fucking Mexicano! I'm from Chile! Chile, man!
He's from Chile, capital city, Santiago. Hey, it's so bad there.
Yeah, they make faster!
Hey, son of a gun, Sam. Better for one of those slave fans in Chile, eh?
Telling Kai that you mean.
Oh, fucking shit, man.
Hey, Jamaican, where you going? I got a beer for you. Hey, what's the matter with that? Heat getting into you?
And no heat in this room, Jimmy. Got this shit talk out.
Cut it out, just like that. You begin like your boss, and then you're under.
Shut up, Jimmy. You're fucking obsessed with the heat, eh?
Sam, everybody's obsessed. You obsessed, Marianne's obsessed, Reed is obsessed.
What do you mean Rena's obsessed?
You see, man, you see.
Don't fucking talking
Hey,
riddles.
Sam, it's the heat. Got everybody upset. In Quebec, in the street, in the park, inside this fucking house. It's got everybody bananas, and Rita's no exception, man.
Don't keep bringing her up, okay?
She don't say hi to me. Never.
Jenny, man, me say you upset with her, man. Upset.
Maybe. I think she is.
You're very lucky for a man like her. She is muy bonita.
But get something else in her mind.
Hey, shut up, you.
Jesus Christ! I can't talk about Rini. I can't talk about the heat. What's the matter with this place? Fuck you all. I'm leaving, okay? I'm leaving, man. You're bad, Sam. You're bad going back. I'm leaving. Wait. I'm leaving.
Don't leave me, man. Wait, we'll do something
Sam, you're
together.
bad. It's not the heat.
Just wait, Jimmy. We'll do something together.
Manuel, man. If you know when change doesn't go away, you know. Like Dylan said long time back, the times are changing, you know. But this time the time to change the other way, in reverse, man, in reverse.
Maybe it's good, Terry. The world, it seems, is comfortable without ideals, without goals. It's like it was all there, underneath the surface. A little bit of money, confidence, and all the hatred is out on the streets. Everybody is showing their true colors.
Yeah, man. People don't want to live together no more, you know. You don't have the same God, the same color, the same language, you start fighting. You fighting till it becomes too hard to live, you know.
No, but she doesn't understand.
Who, Russ? Who?
Really?
She got separate world, Russ. Separate world.
Chairs. You know, at the rate these boys are going at each other, one of these days they're going to bash them on each other's heads instead of sitting on them.
What's getting them so worked up?
Well, they're going to tell you it's the heat. Maybe I will too.
But you don't really think it is, do you?
Irina, the heat's making everybody uncomfortable. No solutions. Everybody's tense.
You're not quite sure what's right and wrong.
Hey, what's moral and what's immoral? People don't want to talk about it, Irina. And what's on the surface and what's not. Everybody's feeling the heat. You know what, Rena? And then the Mohawks. They cut the whole country with its pants down. But I keep telling the boys, if you can't put your finger on it, stop complaining about it. Just don't fucking listen.
Makes me think about something.
Yeah,
Mrs. T.
what's that?
There was this guy in our village. His name was Sukhdev, which means the Lord of Happiness. But he was always worried, you know. He was the first one in the village to have an automatic wristwatch.
Yeah.
You know the kind you have to keep on it, so at night, so it works.
Yeah, I had a signal like that once, yes.
Well, we didn't know that's what it took to make it work, and he wouldn't tell us.
No.
He was so secretive. But then suddenly during a conversation, he would suddenly wriggle his wrist, or really he'd stop outside someone's hut and then suddenly shake his wrist. But naturally the villagers were terrified. So they stand in a silhouette with dark.
Amazing.
And then suddenly his wrist would swivel around and all the villagers would gasp and say, oh, that's another spell. Sukhdev's got magic in his wrist. Don't let him do that in front of your hut.
Who said that?
Do you think anybody asked him anything about it, or they wanted to find out anything?
Yeah.
They all decided it wasn't to be discussed, you know, the power of the first automatic wristwatch in the village. Talking about the times, he had us frozen in time with his wristwatch. The first automatic wristwatch.
Yeah, but Rena, I mean, somebody must have done something about it. He didn't get away with it, did he?
Oh, no, he didn't get away with it.
Good.
You know, Mrs. Lee, there was something religious. No, something Catholic about it. It was like the way things ought to be. You don't question such stuff. The power of the first automatic wristwatch.
Amazing.
Not really, you know. 30 years ago in Montreal, there was a lot of stuff you didn't question. The church had a back answer on just about
Yeah,
everything.
but Rena, now it's changed, huh? The church has gone out the front and come back in the back door in a funny sort of way. You understand there's a new church in power. God, everybody has to pay their dues at the altar. Yeah, but who are we fooling? When are we going to examine ourselves? Anyways, so what happened to this wristwatch fella?
You mean Sukdev?
Yeah, the Lord of Happiness.
Oh, he flourished for a while. The rest of us simmered in the heat. But then my aunt...
Oh, your aunt? The same one?
She was onto his number all along. So one day she takes this wind-up clock, you know, alarm clock, the big type, ties it around her wrist with some hemp rope and marches off to Sukdev's hut.
And then?
Now the villagers follow her to this distance. So she stops outside Sukdev's hut, winds the alarm on the clock, and shakes her wrist violently for a few minutes.
Well, the Lord of Happiness must have been pissed off, no?
Pissed off, Mrs. T, that's an understatement. He was so shaken, and my aunt kept shaking her wrist, the alarm kept going off, and Sukdev was sitting in a corner crouched.
Hey, somebody had thrown a brick at the altar.
Well, my aunt kept shaking her wrist, the alarm was going off. The people in the back, the villagers, were absolutely, they were having a great time. She was having a great
Hey, it
time.
must have been a coup d'etat, right?
Sukdev's grip on time was lost.
He was gone.
Everybody was shaking their wrists now, you know, like they had known about it all along.
But my man Sukdev, he didn't flee, did he?
Oh, how could he flee?
Yeah.
My aunt took him by the wrist.
Ah, sure, your aunt.
Brought him out in front of us, and then explained to us why he shook his wrist. It was to make the watch work. This was a natural thing to do. Oh, everybody felt better, the pressure was off, you know, everybody felt cooler. Like, people were talking to each other for a change. They could do what they wanted and not feel any pressure, you know? And we all agreed it was the natural thing to do. And Samir, he was next to me all along, smiling away. We all agreed it was the natural thing to do. Tell me, is there a law against that?
What was that all about? Just something else, eh? And what was that all about? It's about the love. It's about the heat, my love. It's about the heat. Hello?
Bonjour, Marie-Hélène.
How come you're not here?
Good question.
What do you mean, good question, Terry?
It means me not too excited, you know, but your barometer is going up.
So?
So you should know better.
Terry, what is that supposed to mean?
It means for the first time in many months, Terry's going to stay home, Ross, and make me some roti and dal for myself, you know. Me going to lie down on my head a bit and stretch them limbs out a bit, you know. Me going to turn on the TV and stare at the worried face of Barbara Frum. Tell me, Marie-Hélène, why Barbara Frum got that worried face all of the time, huh? Why she got them square shoulders like a vulture?
Terry, I don't know, and I don't care. What I want to know right now is how come you're not here?
Let me finish, Mariela, and me also think that Barbara from wear them Bermuda shorts under them designer dresses. Did you know this deep and dark secret, huh? Did you know that?
Gary.
Me drunk? Sure me drunk. Me fix a mean rum with a chaser, me nice and smashed like a true island nigger. Lazy, useless, and craving to be home. And you want me over just so we can fuck each other more and more and more and more and more till none left. This, they say, is incest, sister. Incest. You fuck each other weird till no one home. All we till nothing to fight for no more.
So you're not coming anymore?
You keep talking to me like this, we're going to take the scissors and snip the cable on me line, and there'll be peace forever between you and me.
Terry, why the hell are you acting like this? Don't you know Sam's going to be so upset if you don't come? What's the matter? What is all this garbage? Okay, so we're all a bit tired of all this arguing. You think I enjoy it? I'm just fed up the way you guys keep going on and on about the heat. Merde!
Tell me, Maria-Ellen, me love your woman because you're smart. Is the heat the real problem? Is that what we fighting about? Or we not put the finger on the real problem, huh? Like me tell Jean-Paul today in the factory. Why we got to see the Quebec position on everything? Me say the new welfare bill no good. He say go to Ontario, don't stay in Quebec. Me say 14 grand not good enough for Anthony Griffin's mother. Me say the judge is crazy, man. He say take the 401, don't pick on Quebec. In everything he see the national question, Maria-Ellen. You fuck each other till me feel beat, Maria-Ellen. Beat!
Terry, I don't want to hear this anymore, okay? I just don't want to hear this anymore. I hate this goddamn situation. I don't want to talk about it anymore, okay, Terry?
Me neither, Maria-Ellen, me neither. Say goodbye to Sam, huh? Salut, toi.
Salut, Terry. What do you want, huh? What is it that you want? Qu'est-ce qui te dérange tant que ça, hein? Pourquoi tu ne parles pas? Listen, Rena, I'm talking to you. Why don't you speak? Why don't you tell us what it is that you want from us, huh? And from your brother? Can't you see we are trying to make something out of all of this? And you are not helping, not one goddamn bit.
Marie-Hélène, calme-toi. Leave her alone. Please. They get the same music again. See, they play the same music. Hey, Manuel, please, please.
Amigo, she loves you.
I know.
No, you don't, amigo.
Hey, Manolo, I know. But she doesn't understand. We are falling apart like a box of cards. Manuel thinks we don't care. We are insensitive to their needs. But we know what language and culture is for a nation. Like Mrs. T says. It's not language anymore. The issues have changed. It's color. It's race. It's closing doors to children. It's fixing the debt. It's becoming poor.
I'm not talking about Marie-Hélène. It's Rina, tu hermana. Your sister I'm talking about.
Manuel, you
gonna call me a Latin son of a bitch, huh?
No, man. I can't lose you. Everybody's gone. But what the hell am I going to do now?
You don't do nothing. You talk to her. At least you have a friend in her. I mean, look at us. Look how we screw each other and lose everybody, eh? Because we can't kind of deal with the heat. We don't even go out. We stay in. Now, if you ask me, I say that's incest.
Hey, Manuel, don't leave, man. Manuel, don't leave. We'll try to talk to them again. Bring them back. Maybe talk to them again. Yeah, talk to them.
Ask them what's the real problem. Talk to them.
Maybe we should go out and get it. Maybe we need it. Maybe the more we hide from it, we're not gonna face the facts.
Sam, do you think that's gonna draw the line?
Oh yeah, some gonna leave, some gonna stay.
But at least we will have drawn the line. We will have said, we need this, and we're gonna have it, no matter where we live.
We're too busy feeling guilty, you know. We are too busy thinking what we do is not Quebecois.
Meanwhile, we can't satisfy our own passion, meet our own needs. Mira, amigo, sometimes you gotta sit back, take stock. What have we done all these years, huh? Back in the old country, we fought for the simplest truths. Here, what do? We don't even deal with the powers. We just screw each other, huh? Do you agree?
Let's go and get it.
No. You stay. I'll go look for a good meal.
You know, I'm glad you didn't leave, Samir. I'm glad we're finding innocence where it belongs. One is not found guilty when condemned. I hope the heat bears it all. And we can all find passion where it comes naturally, so we don't have to suppress it until it becomes unbearable. I hope we can live for the simplest truths, and by God we can fight for them. Because that's the way we used to be before, Samir. I hope we can react to the most uncomplicated dreams and not get handcuffed to a mob intellect. Samir, I love you like a sister loves her brother. Don't you know that?
Hey, watch the corner, man.
Yes, I will.
Watch it. Hey,
They will see.
watch it, man. Careful,
They're
man.
gonna come back. What?
Hey, quick. Mario, watch it.
Well, he's going to sound like my grandfather. Watch this, watch that. Put that here, put that here. What's the matter? ¿Qué pasa?
Careful, Mario.
What?
Hold it.
Why here? Near the window. What's the point? Come here, ven aquí. Here! Right.
Not here.
no problem.
Manuel!
Hey, sir, this thing is so big, huh? It's gonna blow the whole fucking place away. You see, huh? Hey, like in a movie, esa película, what's it called? Zabriskie Point in the end, huh?
Hey,
Boom! Everything come down. Slow motion from the sky. Everything. Raw meat, those Coca-Cola cans, Marilyn Monroe's lips, everything. McDonald's signs, everything come down. Slow motion. Blow up everything.
Manuel, you're making this sound like a stick-up dynamite.
What?
It's only to cool the guys off, not blow it up, Carly.
Certainly, call this up. Listen, we've been sitting on our asses. Can I make a simple decision for ourselves, huh? One, because we're worried sick. Listen, you need a fan, you go get a fan.
What's the matter?
You need a stick of dynamite, you go get a stick of dynamite.
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with me? Nothing's the matter with me. We've been sitting here like assholes, trying not to offend our host. Hey, well, they've been reading our asses. If we give an ass, what? Something wrong with what I said? Something wrong. Listen, all we had to do was go get the fan, huh? But no, we were sitting here, steaming in the heat.
Manuel, I don't know what you're talking about. Tell me, what are you...
Sam! We do what we gotta do to make this land comfortable for us. Nobody is gonna give us permission to draw the line. Not Lucien Bouchard, not Parisot, not Bourassa, not the rescue, not the Foscaragent, no one!
But Manuel, you get sick, man.
Sam, look at this box. It's gonna change the place, look. Everything's looking different. Huh? It's gonna level things out.
It's only to cool the guys off, cool the judge. You're making nothing.
Yeah. It's gonna cool the guys, cool the joint, cool the city, cool the whole fucking place, the fucking world. Todo este Cristo del mundo,
Good, you're right. Let's go to Seviateur.
Yeah?
Pick the guys up. Tell them we got the frigging thing. We'll bring back the caviar, and we'll start playing cards till Kingdom...
Yes, sir! The Kingdom come!
Let's go! Let's go, Mario!
Solitude. Yes, theirs is another solitude. They could wait. Ils pourraient attendre, n'est-ce pas? The times are changing. It does not stay hot for long here. Only a few months. Quebec just needs to establish its own place under the sun first. If they don't let it do that, it will get diffused with other realities. This is a cop-out. It's giving in. It's failing to adjust. This is an intrusion. Un deal privé. C'est immoral. Ça donne droit à n'importe quel péché. Giving in to temporary passions. We cannot bring in here what is not meant to be. We too have our own moral code. Don't you understand that with every little cop-out like this, we will cease to be ourselves?